In Whitebridge, Washington, the past is never truly past. Shadows stretch over the streets, and whispers cling to the ivy-covered walls of Wildwood University. History lingers here, holding its breath, waiting for its secrets to be revealed. Some say the campus is quiet, but if you listen closely, you'll hear the secrets echo in the creaking floorboards of the old library, in the roar of the crowd at the big game, in the charged silence just before the curtain rises. Down every path, around every corner. Here, secrets are currency, and everyone has something they're fighting for.
Legacy, freedom,
revenge,
liberation.
These silent secrets may be hidden, for now, but the past has a way of clawing its way back. And once that seal is broken, nothing stays quiet forever. Welcome to Wildwood.
Hello, listeners, and welcome back to another episode of These Silent Secrets, Wildwood. Thank you so much for joining us again in this incredible story that we've been telling. Before we get started, I wanted to remind you all that the TSS crew, minus me, will be at a Catacon this year, and a lot of other Ghostlight Media Productions teams will be there as well, and so join us. All the information is going to be in our description down below, so come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. A day full of RPGs and board games and friendship and, all of that stuff. So make sure you join us. Back to the show. Where we last left off, things got a little drastic at a frat party. And now our crew is rattled with some of the revelations that they've made and some of the shocking twists that have occurred. But don't let me tell you. Let's get right into the show. So, without further ado, here's another episode of These Silent Secrets, Wildwood. Alex, you see Hadley standing on the sidewalk on the opposite side of the road from this house, just kind of watching all of this happen. And she's kind of like forlorn a little bit. Like there's a little bit more soberness to her than there normally is as she's watching all this.
I think Lex will just like kind of walk over, like try to make eye contact for a second, see that Hadley's not making eye contact, and then just like very slowly, to kind of clock the reaction, start to wrap their arms around her and just like squeeze super tight. And then I mean like squeezing super tight and then like hand on the back of the head, kind of like cradling in my neck/shoulder, like in the most comforting way I can, just without saying anything, and then kind of clocking her reaction.
She actually kind of releases a sob as you do that and almost melts into your hold.
Alex is just very much like, yeah, you did good. You did good.
She points to one of the ambulances that's speeding down the road now. And she goes, that one's gonna flatline in 30 seconds and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
There's a lot in this world that we don't have control over, and you cannot put that responsibility on your shoulders. Stop. You can't.
Well, then why do I have this? Why can I do this if I can't save people?
You can. Just not all of them. Edgar's here. I'm here. You're here. There's a lot of people here because of you. You did everything you could. Probably more than you're capable of. Sometimes some of them slip through the cracks, and you can't hold on to all. We only have so many hands and so many fingers. Some are gonna slip through. But the ones that are still here, the ones that you held on to, that is a lot.
I just wish I could have helped them.
Alex clocks that wording, and something kind of shifts in Alex, and I just kind of like look at her and I'm like, I know. And maybe someday you can. But we'll get there. Okay?
She, no holds barred, just sinks into your arms again. And there's tears. This is the most broken you've ever seen Hadley.
Alex doesn't move, very much just like however long this needs to go on, Alex is just like, it's fine. It's fine.
Alex, you do see over Hadley's shoulder, Edgar is talking to a police officer.
I kind of very much telepathically just, hey, baby boy, play dumb. Don't talk too much. Come back to me when you can. Hadley needs us.
And Edgar sends a message to everyone that says, this cop is so stupid. And then you hear out loud, Alex, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Bro.
Oh, honey.
I love him so much.
Nothing can happen to Edgar. We will riot. We will topple this monarchy.
Vi, you are on an upper level of the library, and you hear that telltale sound of machinery, and you see like the floodlights coming in through the windows as it is very obvious that they are setting up this work site. And you hear that beep, beep, beep of them trying to get a piece of heavy machinery in place.
Vi is running down the stairs, purposefully messing up their clothes. And as soon as they get to like a back door or an entrance where people could see them.
Well, before you can get to an entrance where anyone can see you. Because remember, this has to be worse. And I can't just let you get out.
No, of course.
Jesus.
Right now.
You are running down the stairs as a loud crash hits the side of the library and pieces start crumbling in as the wall caves in. You take 1 harm.
Okay.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
And essentially, yes. But the whole library kind of shifts at that point. Like, you feel the whole thing it's tilting off its axis. It's losing one of its supports. So it starts moving. And as things start falling, you hear the crackling of that wall kind of continue up. And luckily, it's not going down right now. It's going up. But, you know, what goes up?
Must come down.
And you feel the floor above your head shift and start to crack as you are running down these stairs.
Sprinting in heels.
I need you to roll to run away. Again.
Okay, and that is with...
That is with volatile.
Okay. That's a 10.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I wanted you to fail. All right.
I'm at 3 harm, Nicole.
Nicole!
Listen, I'm your biggest fan.
And your worst
And
enemy.
I also want to tell a great story. But that's okay. We can still do that.
Yeah.
So you make it down the stairs just in time as pieces begin to fall behind you and break in the stairs. And they start falling, and you see these large pieces of plaster and brick are breaking through these staircases and opening up this almost like hole all the way up through the library. And as you get away from the physical danger, you feel a rush of that same magic that you felt that connected you. And what you feel, hold on, let me pull it up.
Is it like a cool, like, slow-mo jumping shot and when crazy shit happens?
It's one of the, it's like a sprinting shot.
Yeah.
Like, and just as you are getting past it, it's like raining bricks and plaster behind you.
I think we see the illusion of the party fit fade and Vi's back in like their performance outfit. Because remember, that was an illusion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Vi, as this magic hits you, you start getting images playing in your head, like almost like you know how people say that life just replays in front of your eyes right before you're about to die. But this image that you're getting, this real, it's not your life, but it is you. You're seeing things that never happened. You're seeing a world in which your aunts don't have magic, and neither do you. You're seeing you growing up this idyllic, happy life in a world far away from magic. And it's like this highlight reel. It's playing in front of you. It's that quick
Can
glimpse.
I add to this?
Absolutely.
I think we see Vi's parents together. I think instead of being in either New York or in San Francisco or here, everyone is together, and I think just as the camera is sort of like panning over like this happy family, there's a man that is like that has his back to the camera, and just as he is about to turn, Vi just says, "This is not how I die. I've seen it."
And you make it out one of the back doors of this library, the performance exit where Haunted House and you entered earlier today. And you spill out into the construction zone. Most of the activity is in the front, but what you see is a fence kind of holding you in now into the danger zone. But you are outside of the building.
If I was gonna push his luck, I'm gonna roll know you down again. If this is a dangerous situation,
Just look! Oh no!
Strafe the fence to the front.
I'm concerned for you. That's it. I'm so sorry.
in this moment, Vi does not know how long this fence is, how long the perimeter is,
No, it
if
makes
they can
perfect
even
sense.
get out before the demolishing happens, and that spills out.
Just saying, if you mix success, you better run into something even worse.
I could cause a big scene.
That'd be fun.
Okay. That's a 10.
Jesus fucking Christ. God.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Are y'all playing a different game?
I think so.
How are you doing this? Like,
I'm so sorry. I rolled that wrong. That's not with dark, that's with volatile. I need to roll again.
Oh, yeah, that's with volatile.
if it's another 10, I'm logging off.
You're giving us luck. It's part of the genie skin. You just fail over your
That's a 4.
There it is! Sorry to cheer for.
Marcus.
That was
That's okay.
visceral.
That's
I
okay.
just slipped out.
I gotta
Oh my
keep, I gotta
God.
keep, I gotta
Ladies and
keep myself
gentlemen.
honest.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
That's a 4.
Okay.
I just,
That's a
I just
4.
escaped
Mark
out of my
experience.
Yeah.
So go ahead and mark experience. Because
As
Vi's
you
learning.
die.
Ooh.
Don't giggle.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Oh,
That is the laugh of evil.
Oh, shit.
On a scale from peak to Larif to peak T Larif, where do I want to stand?
Hilarious.
P.T. Larif, keep it feral.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it feral.
Keep it, Carol.
Vi,
Hi.
you panic in this moment as you spill out. You see this fence. You know that you need to get to a different side of it. You need to be somewhere safe. You need to not be here.
Mm-hmm.
And you focus in on that magic, the magic that you just for maybe 7 seconds felt what it would have been like if you didn't have it. if this didn't course through your veins, if it didn't change your life. And you...
Oh, I almost said something so depressing. Please continue.
And you try to dissipate. You try to move to another place, to a safe place. And you do move. It's not safe. You pop up right next to the person who is running the wrecking ball. And they scream and fumble with the controls. The wrecking ball swings the wrong direction.
Okay.
And it slams into a nearby building. And we're going to come back to tell you what building that is.
Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Yo!
Oh, God.
Woof.
Hey y'all. The season's buck wild. Just fucking wait.
Oh.
Amazing.
I love being stressed.
I know. Yeah, Marcus, you said that like a good game is when you're stressed, so I took that to heart.
Oh, I'm in. I'm so locked
This is
in. Like, you have
awesome.
no idea.
Let's pop over to Elliot. Elliot, you are in the ambulance with Lark, and you get to the hospital. They are working on them in the ambulance. They seem to be okay. Their vitals are okay. You do notice that they kind of lift up Lark's shirt, and they find what looks like a sting on their abdomen. And you see this, it's dark and red and angry, and it looks like almost black tendrils, like of veiny tendrils, are like spilling out from it and like seeping throughout Lark's body. And you kind of see that. But they do not flatline. They do not code. Their vitals stay steady until you get to the hospital.
Woof.
Yeah. You are at the hospital now, and they are rushing Lark in. And you see Josie sitting in the waiting room.
Josie.
Elliot, what the hell? Was that Lark?
Yeah, it's a very fucking long story. What's going on?
Following the... I'm fact-checking.
Very good, very good. The party we went to went fucking sideways in a weird way, and like a bunch of people that started screaming, and it's very complicated. But they've got some weird like sting on their abdomen.
Sting?
Yeah, like a sting.
Like the singer?
No, we're not talking about Fields of Gold. Like from like a bee or a scorpion, but something grosser.
Okay. What happened at that party?
I don't know. It was just everything was fine, and then people started screaming, and some people like keeled over and started foaming at the mouth.
Jesus. Well, now might be a bad time to send this message I was drafting to you.
No, let's hit send. That's fine.
And lifts up their phone and hits send instead of just saying it. But your phone dings. And you lift it up and you look at the message. And the message from Josie says, Clark McCoy, dead.
Oh, shit. Have they determined the cause?
I am leaving set at this time.
Bye.
Whoa.
And he kind of shakes his head. He goes, they're not releasing that. Probably have to wait for an autopsy, but I do know that. I got up on the floor. Madeline and his parents were there, because you know they're local.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Just happened. At least I was just able to check it a couple minutes ago.
I sort of like pull Josie like away from people.
Yeah.
There's some really weird shit happening. And we probably shouldn't talk about it here, but at least you and me and Henry can talk about it when we get back later, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. I think Lark's gonna be okay.
I hope so. I managed to kind of snap them out of it, but like they're like locked in almost. Like they couldn't move. We had to literally carry them out.
Okay. I'll coordinate with Henry. We'll figure something out.
I'm going to stay with Lark. Do me a favor.
Yeah, anything.
Dig up anything you can about the library.
Yeah, on it.
Okay.
Josie goes to walk out and gets a ding on his phone, reads it, turns around and says, "Hey, the athletics building was just knocked over."
How so?
Wrecking ball incident with tearing down the library.
They started that out with literally a bang.
Huh. I'll get more details on that too. I'll have a whole kit and caboodle for you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, Elliot.
Yeah?
I think I'd like to stay in tomorrow.
You want to watch Gilmore Girls?
Yeah, sounds great.
Awesome.
And they head out. Key!
Yeah.
You disappeared into the night.
Yeah, with
Where'd you go?
Henry.
Yeah, that's true. You did, with Henry.
This was off-campus housing, right?
Yes.
Were there any woods, or is it just neighborhoods upon neighborhoods upon neighborhoods?
It's like the woods is maybe like a block of like some trees in between a couple different houses. It's really not much. It's not like you could ever get lost, but you could possibly potentially hide in them.
Okay. That's definitely where we are. Would I know how far away I am from the band house?
Easy, yeah. Most of the student housing like this is within like a 7-block radius. And so you're just a couple blocks away.
Cool. Then I think it would just be taking a second to hide in the trees and just kind of chilling, leaning against a tree, just like, fuck.
Yeah, that is kind of exactly my sentiment as well.
You normally want to have to flee parties, and he like looks at them.
I normally don't flee. No, especially not when things like that happen.
Yeah.
But I like to think I'm pretty collected in a crisis.
Yeah, no, you seem chill as fuck right now. It's kind of surprising. Though I guess not surprising if you're friends with, God, I forgot his name. Yeah, you all just seem very, like, you know what's going on, even when you don't know what's going on. I assume you wouldn't know what the fuck that was.
No, not yet anyway, but I guarantee I'm gonna find out.
If you find out about that girl, can you just, like, I don't know, shoot me a text? You can probably figure out how to, just telling me if she's alright.
Yeah, I already have your number.
Cool. And he just, like, stares for a second. Right. So, I'm probably gonna go crash at a friend's place to sort of lay low and breathe after all this. You probably have places to go, but if you don't, I'm pretty sure Rocky would love to show you some of his shitty records.
I'd love to. Thanks.
And he just kind of pauses, like, I was not expecting that reaction, and just, yeah, cool, awesome, they are, down this way, we'll have to go through the shrubs a bit. And he just starts, like, walking his way through. There's probably, like, thorns and shit, and he's just raw dogging it.
Yeah. You're kind of, you're making me through, and it's kind of quiet for a little bit, but then Henry eventually, like, as you're getting a little closer to the house, just goes, "So, Key, why America?"
I got a scholarship for this school, so I thought it'd be good to start fresh, you know?
And, what's your major?
Archaeology.
Like dinosaurs?
That's paleontology, but kinda. And he just kind of shifts. It's more just like general bookkeeping and dating things and artifacting. See, my goal is that once I go back over the pond, I'm gonna see if I can get a job at the British Museum in London. And then... And he kind of pauses. See if there's a way for me to, put things where they're supposed to be.
That's a noble mission.
Yeah, well, and he just pauses. Just the more you research, the more you realize that museums are great. They're great for education, they're great for stuff. But if they're ones that are like really big, have a lot of money, they're not doing good things. And he just kind of like, it seems a little awkward talking about it. Like, bro's normally like, just says whatever the fuck comes out of his mouth, but he seems a little more just like careful trying to talk, and so he's stumbling on his words a bit.
A lot of stolen artifacts.
Yeah, no, fuckloads, like stupid amount. And so that's the big goal. Probably won't get there, but I can at least, you know, help out somewhere else.
So you want to get a job at the place and then rob them to then unrob the people they rob?
No, I'm not gonna rob. And he just like looks back and kind of just pauses and glances at them. There's specific things that are in place, like laws and shit. There's not a lot of them right now, but there's more that are currently in the process of being like passed. That means that they're legally obligated to give things back, but they like to drag their feet on shit and not do the research as to where the shit should go. And so I'm going to do the research so that they, you know, so that it actually happens.
So you want to be the legal vigilante?
Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's something I decided when I was like first starting college, 16ish.
So, what else is there to know about you? You're fascinating.
And he pauses, creaks his head back. Are you trying to find things you can use against me?
Are there things that I could?
I mean, I don't fucking know. And he turns and keeps walking.
They go, no, not trying to find things to use against you.
Okay, good, because that'd be fucked up.
But I am trying to figure you out.
There's not much to figure. I like old shit, and I like, I don't know, drinking, and I like music. The mystery solved, and he like throws his hands up as he steps out onto the pavement. Like sidewalk.
You know, I don't think we've even begun to scratch the surface on you, Key.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, I do enjoy a good puzzle.
You're fucking weird. Glances at how far away from the house?
Yeah, you're probably coming up the backyard right now.
But lucky for you, my band and I tend to like weird. So if you want to stick around, you can. Just if you're gonna snoop, do it nicely or something. And he goes and knocks really hard on the door.
Yeah, she kind of chuckles at that, and she goes, "Don't worry, I always put the skeletons back."
Right. So do I, huh?
Girl.
Well, actually, I don't. He just knocks again.
Amazing. Rocky opens the door and is
Fuck
like,
yeah.
"Hey, you, whoa.
I had a shit night, and he just walks right in.
Can I get you a drink?"
No.
To Henry, not you. Completely ignoring you. and starts truly, completely ignores you and starts flirting with Henry.
Good for him.
Alex, you, Edgar has finally left the police officer and has, made his way over toward you and Hadley.
Good. How's Hadley?
Better, a little shaken. You kind of heard her for that first 30 seconds, kind of counting under her breath. And then right when she got to the end of that
30,
timer, that was a hard moment for her. But the further she gets past it, the more she's okay.
I'm not going to do that thing where I say it's going to be all right or you're going to be fine or give you any platitudes or anything like that, because I know you and you know me and neither of us are about that bullshit. But as cliche as it sounds, I'm here for you and whatever kind of help you need. And I'm going to do my best to help with what you want. All right? I'm not going to make any guarantees and say that I can make anything happen, but I'm going to do everything that you've done, which is your best.
You know, Alex, you're almost a better friend than you are slight rival.
Shut the fuck up.
And
Don't ever say anything like that to me again.
and she kind of chuckles at that, smiling for the first time since leaving the house. And Edgar kind of walks away from the two of you. And you watch as he is walking down the sidewalk and he just turns into one of the driveways and starts walking up toward the garage of a house just on the road. And he stops a little closer to the garage and he finds that there is one of those packs of sidewalk chalk.
Uh-huh.
And he grabs the chalk out of the box and then sits down on the driveway and begins to draw something.
I kind of... Is Hadley seeing this too, or is it very much just me noticing it?
You notice it first, but when you are watching it for long enough, Hadley does take notice.
I kind of slowly let Hadley out of my grip, almost like that absent-mindedly thing, I don't notice I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of dropping my arms and slowly walking over to Edgar. And also kind of clocking that something might be going on. And I'm also kind of looking around the area to see if I notice anything else. I don't want to say weird because it's been a weird fucking night. But anything immediate that I'm what the fuck? And kind of walking over to Edgar. And I don't say anything to him. I'm just kind of letting it play out.
Yeah. Everything else around the area seems to be what you'd expect. Animal control has pulled up to the house. They are basically searching it for whatever potentially left that sting on those kids. The cops are still there. The ambulances have gone, though, obviously with their patients. And so it's a little chiller over there now that the immediacy has gone down. But that's all the activity you really see as you're walking over to Edgar. And you get there and you see that Edgar is focused. Hyper focused. As he's looking down and as he is drawing on the sidewalk, his head isn't moving with it. It's almost like his hand is doing it. And it's like his mind is talking to his hand. And he is just drawing something.
Yeah, I think I'm still actually kind of still letting this play out just to see if I can maybe suss out what he's drawing. Or okay, here's a question. Does it look like a picture or is it writing?
As you continue to watch, it looks like a blueprint.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very much kind of man. Marcus wants to interrupt, but I don't think Alex would.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alex is watching to see, like, what he might be drawing. Or if, like, I can, like, figure out, like, okay, I'm clocking, okay, some kind of blueprint. Do I see what it's a blueprint of? Like, is it a device? Is it a, like, schematics for a building? Or, like, what? I'm, like, really trying to, like, lock in. And I think I'm about as locked in as Edgar is trying to figure this out.
I would like you to roll to keep your cool.
Oh, shit.
To see how quiet you can be this close to Edgar and if you distract him.
Okay, it's cold.
You got this, buddy.
Get ready, gang. 4!
Use real dice. Roll 20's being mean to you.
So
Just roll some dice.
Dice.
on the
Get
on the
dice.
bright side, that is an advancement.
Advancement!
That's a level up.
We have our first level up!
God.
Amazing.
I speed ran
Yo,
it, too.
real time.
We can chat about, unless you have an immediate idea of what you want to do for your level up.
A little bit, but I have more of a question.
Sounds good.
On that, so we can talk about it
Sounds
later.
good. Okay. So you go to kind of like you the angle that you're looking at, it's not quite the right angle, and it's just not quite computing in your head. So you go to move to fix the angle, and your foot like kicks a rock that's on the driveway, and it just kind of like distracts Edgar. And here's what you see: his head snaps up and looks toward you, and his eyes, you see the pupils are like molten silver. And his hand is still moving, but he is looking up at you.
Horrifying.
I think I'm going to, and you can tell me if this is something I can do or not. I'm going to out loud say his name while also telepathically saying his name.
You can absolutely do
to see if I get a response from like both or only one.
Yeah, that's exactly what Edgar accidentally did to the cop. So yeah, that can happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so you send his name telepathically and out loud, and you see he blinks, and when his eyes open, they are completely normal, and the chalk falls from his hand. Yeah.
What do you remember? What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, like, I mean...
Like, just immediately. Just immediately. Don't overthink
Well,
it.
the
What is
cop
the
was
last thing
mean
you
and
remember?
dumb, and then he got mad at me when I called him dumb.
Okay. Can you take a step back for me just real quick?
Yes, but you're scaring me.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to.
Okay.
Something's up. And then I am gonna, at this point, I think I'll, like, hold Edgar's hand to, like, give him that, like, I know I'm scaring you, I'm sorry, but I'm right here, like, it's okay. But I'm gonna try and, like, get a different angle on this drawing, like I was kind of trying to position to do earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the right angle on this picture now, the one that it was being drawn from. And you look down and you see this is 100% a blueprint of a building. And it is a tall building. It is a building that was built to have a large showroom on the floor and different types of study rooms on the upper floors. And oh, this is the library. And you watch, well, you don't watch, you see it. You're looking at it. You see the different levels of this, and you do see that there is a lower level, a basement.
God damn it. Okay.
One that you didn't know existed.
Mm.
Nobody has ever mentioned that this library had a basement.
I very much, I will, like, kind of, like, lock eyes with Hadley and kind of a very knowing, like, hey, can you come here?
Hadley's immediately to you.
Yeah, and I'm just going to be like, now, I didn't know about this room. I'm assuming you didn't either?
What the fuck? Is that the library?
Yeah. And how our baby boy knew it from heart, I don't know.
No, there's no basement. I've been all over the place.
Same. Might be hard to get to, but Want to check it out? Maybe the destruction uncovered something.
I guess. I mean, I know
Because
that...
it was slotted for demolition tonight, right?
Yeah, they were taking the first hits.
Maybe we can find something in the rubble.
Fuck. Okay.
Hey, Edgar, are you all right?
Yes. Do I look pale? I didn't smoke.
I'm not your mom. I don't care if you did.
Right. No, I'm fine.
Okay. You feel okay?
No, but that's because you guys are scaring me. What happened? What did I do?
Well, you kind of zoned out there for a minute, and, you know how my eyes get weird sometimes?
Yes.
Yours did that, but different.
Well, hold on. I know you're explaining something, but I think negative self-talk is dangerous, and so don't call your eyes weird. They're beautiful.
Oh, no, I love that, baby.
Okay, good.
That's a compliment to me. My eyes are great.
Okay.
Have you seen me?
Yes.
I'm hot.
I agree. Okay, continue.
You don't have to agree so quick.
Sorry.
And, like, also kind of, like, clocks that, but, like, your eyes got a little, we'll say different as well.
Mm-hmm.
More so than mine usually do, and you drew this. And, I know you're not an architecture major.
That's the library.
Yeah. And I know you've been around it just about as much as we have. Do you know about another room?
No, but... And you can see, like, his face kind of... Like, he like, is not in a trance again kind of way, but in, like, a recognition kind of way. And he goes...
Like a dream you forgot, kind of.
Yes, exactly that. And he's looking down at this, and he goes... Holy shit, since when do I know how to read blueprints?
I don't know, but, I mean... Useful skill. And hey, to be honest with you, this might be... something that gives us at least a little more information about what the fuck is going on.
Damn. Am I a superhero?
I very much, like, put a reassuring hand on Edgar's shoulder, and I'm just gonna go, you've always been my hero, kid.
I love that. That is where the episode ends, but we do have an epilogue over with Vi.
Okay.
So, Vi.
Hi.
You watch as the wrecking ball slams into the athletics building. This building, you know, houses the, like the gymnastics gym. The lights are dark, but you don't know if anybody's in there.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Is there any chance if I can get back to his room?
Yeah, easily. Yeah, you are free from the fence now, and it's a straight shot to your dorm.
I think the camera just sees a shot of Vi's face, like looking at the demolished building, and then we jump cut to Vi opening the door, slamming it behind him, getting candles, pulling out like a radio. He saw these glimpses of a happier life. And this is not the life he has. That's not the life he has. This is. So, for our audience, I have made mention that Vi may or may not have a spell book. Vi reaches under his bed, takes it out, flips pages, lights the candles, turns on just something by Evanescence. And the pages open to something known as the Rune of the Wayward. As he makes this sort of like circular boundary, we see Vi dance. Nothing organized, nothing fulfilling, nothing like the only expression is, I need to fix this, and just anger with nowhere to go but himself. As he tries his best to just spiral whatever magic he has out. Even if it's still within him, he can't feel it. To protect Lark, to protect the person that he saw at the party, to protect anyone that was in the athletic building, to protect everyone on this fucking campus, even if it kills him. What happens, Nicole?
You do this. You work through this ritual. And it is instinct. Truly. Like, your mind is there and it's guiding you, but you don't really have a hand on the wheel right now. The magic that is coursing through your veins is what is spurring you forward and telling you how to move and telling you what to say and where to place the candles and all of that. It's just coming so naturally to you because this magic is a part of you. It always has been. Unlike that life you saw for a brief moment, magic is your life, and it has always been. And as you place these things and as you go through this ritual, you call on this rune that you know from this spell book of yours. You've never completed anything this difficult. You've never reached for this type of magic before. You're not even sure you can.
But I have to.
I need you to roll dark.
And I think for the audience, I've described Vi's magic as blue and then indigo. Blue, bright blue when we see the circle, we see the structure of his magic. When he doesn't think about it, when he gets into that indigo. This is all bright ass purple, baby. There's no focus. This is instinct. This is what is within Vi. That's a 4.
Mark experience. You feel magic is pouring from you in a way and at a speed that it has never before. You've never tried to pull this much from you before. And you all of a sudden taste an almost like acrid taste in your mouth. And it feels like your mouth is filling up with something. And it starts kind of falling from the corners of your mouth and coating your tongue, and you have to spit it out or you will choke on it. And as you're spitting it and onto the floor and onto random pages of things throughout the room, you notice it's ink, and it bleeds into the pages in front of you. And a message scrawls itself in the ink that just was expelled from you. And it says, "Your magic isn't strong enough, but mine might be." Game.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love me a warlock subplot, baby.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of The Silent Secrets Wildwood. Next episode, we have what we love to call here at These Silent Secrets, a Monologues from a Monster, which is a fun little break from the narrative where we get to really dive into the psyche of these characters and figure out what's going on in their minds. And this is the very first one for this season, so we get to see brand new characters in a way that we haven't yet. So I'm really excited to bring that to you. There are a couple different ways that you could help support us. Of course, you could share, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Monetarily, if you'd like to, you can always join our Patreon. On Patreon, we have some really cool stuff. We get, exclusive content every month. You also get a Discord link where you can come join and talk to us about the episodes. So it's super fun. Great use of time and money, completely unbiased opinion there. I think that is everything. So until next time, listeners, may your secrets stay hidden and may your wrecking balls aim true. Oh my god. Oh, that was bad.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.